making 2 videos today. I made one earlier. Go check it out. Dirty Fisherman.
Speed warning.
AKA Dirty Trucker. Sorry, y'all. Let me get around these guys. Going slow. So look. So this video is going to be a little different. It's going to be about enjoying trucking. You know, the last couple videos, I feel like I may have talked a little too negatively about trucking. Trucking is a very stressful, strenuous job, boring sometimes. It's up and down roller coaster. And long story short, you got to find ways to keep your mind relaxed or at ease the best you can, especially when you're out 5, 6, 7 weeks like I am, or longer. I know guys that stay out months at a time. So how do you do this? How do you keep your mind, you know, relaxed to where you can focus on your job as much as possible? Well, one of my keys is getting out of the truck. Get out of the truck. I carry fishing rods on my truck, which is right beside me, but I'm not going to reach over while I'm driving. Safety first. You know, so I carry a fishing rod on my truck. You would not believe how many ponds, lakes, rivers, even creeks that you see all over America that you can take 5, 10 minutes to 2 or 3 hours to fish and nobody cares. You know, so I tend to get out a lot just to go fishing. And with that comes along, you know, we don't have to park at a truck stop all the time. You know, we don't have to park at a Walmart all the time, a rest area all the time. You got places that, you know, like Bass Pro is a great place to park. And majority of the time, they have plenty of parking, and they love truck drivers. I've only been to 1, maybe 2 that wasn't trucker friendly, and they were out towards California, which I have no desire to go out towards California. That's a whole nother planet for me. But yeah, man, go to Bass Pro. You know, go fish. Normally, I'll tell y'all a little secret. It's my secret, so don't let me catch all my spots. But if most of your Bass Pros have a pond within their vicinity, somewhere close to them, and they have fish in them, Bass Pro usually stocks their ponds. Usually, you know, obviously largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, bluegill, crappie. The farther north you get, they change up walleye, different species, trout, certain times of year, different species. But a lot of people don't know that, you know, that you can actually go fish most Bass Pros ponds. Academy is another place I like to stop. A lot of times Academy will be sitting off the side of the road in some kind of, you know, multi-shop complex, and they'll have a designated truck route to the back of the Academy, and they'll have some kind of truck parking back there. So I get out, you know, go shopping there. A lot of times you'll find at the long my truck's seeing a bridge. I've been having issues with my truck. The sensor in the front is not reading properly, which, you know, nowadays everybody's having that problem with these newer trucks. But anyway, so back to at hand. A lot of times around those academies and those Bass Pros are Longhorns, Texas Roadhouses, you know, Chick-fil-A's, if you love the Lord's chicken like I do. And you can find places to eat out there that you wouldn't normally get a chance to eat. You know, it's not Wendy's, Subway, you know, TA, Popeyes, that type of thing. You know, it gives you a little sense of being at home again and being a normal person. because that's the real struggle out here, is being a normal person. So that's one or two ways that you can get off the truck. Another way is movie theaters. I'm not big on going to movie theaters. I have done it before, but a lot of guys like to go to movie theaters, and a lot of times they have, you know, pretty spacing parking out there big enough for a truck. They're also around a lot of academies and Bass Pros. You know, so a lot of guys I know, they'll stop, check out a movie during the day when it's not that crowded, you know, for an hour or two, and then they'll go to bed, or they'll get back on the road and get back to driving. So the movies are great, but whatever you enjoy, malls, you know, don't be afraid of Uber or Lyft. Those are, you know, viable expenses, and I'm not sure, but I think you can take it off on your taxes if you're leasing or owner operating. I think. You know, don't be afraid to go shopping. Go to a mall. Get you some clothes, man. You can write most of that stuff off. You know, just figure out a way to have fun. You know, if you're in New Mexico, Arizona area, go see the Grand Canyon. You're in the Washington State area, North Dakota, South Dakota, go to Sturgis, go to Mount Rushmore. You know, if you're in the New York area, if you're over there at Hunts Point, you know, get you a cab, get you an Uber, and just ride around the city. You know, go into the city and ride around. Those are all good memories. Don't just stop and stare at the road all day, man. You know, and don't push yourself so hard that you do nothing fun. You know, I can run 4,500 miles a week, and I'm still gonna go to at least 2 Bass Pros, usually, and do a little fishing or shopping, even if it's on my 30-minute break, or even if it's at the end of my shift. And I'll tell you something else too, man. Help out small businesses. You see a small truck stop, you see a small restaurant, you know, not a huge franchise, and they're allowing us to park there, and they're providing us with a good meal. Stop there and spend your money there. You know, get you something good to eat and spend your money with those guys, man. Those guys are the ones that's looking out for us. They're the ones that treat us good. These truck stops, we all know, don't care about us. They charge ridiculous prices for everything, and they don't care about us. Loves don't love you. But anyway, with all that being said, man, just have a good time in trucking. You know, bring somebody on the road with you. You know, usually it's not that bad. Most companies have a rider program. Bring one of 2 of your kids out, or bring your wife or your mistress. You know, not trying to get nobody in trouble, but don't be afraid to have a little fun and enjoy yourself. Get out of the truck. Get out of the truck. Anyway, wheels up. Y'all be safe. Again, y'all can contact me if you're interested in Freightworks. They're a great company. They're who I drive for. I would not recommend them if I didn't have a lot of trust in them, that they're a good company. You can contact me at cfhenshaw@gmail.com. That's cfhinshaw@gmail.com. Or you can contact me through text or phone call on my work phone through 336-202-9941. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to keep coming with these videos, man. I'm trying to get the YouTube algorithm to put me in rotation, man. And really, I just want to get, you know, some of these younger truckers, man, the idea of, and some of the older guys too, you know, get them the ideas that, you know, you don't have to be stuck and glued to this seat all day long. Get out and walk, man. And I say that, I'm a big guy, but, you know, get out and walk, man. Watch how you eat. You know, enjoy the job, man. We go places that nobody else ever gets to, man. Most of the people from your hometown will never leave your hometown. So enjoy the job. Y'all have a good one. Be safe.